unsurpassed, telecast. It's the 10 items or less podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the episode of 10 Items or Less. I'm your host, Justin Smith. You know the deal. You know the game. Where we bring in a very funny personality, and we ask them 10 random questions. Do not forget that my new special, Bubble Wand, is out and available on my YouTube channel, Justin Smith Comedy. My guest today, I'm so excited. We have another Chicago comedian. Every Chicago comic we've had on is absolutely incredible. And our guest today, I'm so excited to have him. Tom Feeback is our guest today.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man? How's it going?
It's going good, man. You put a lot of pressure on me. I mean, I feel like I gotta.
Well, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that everybody to this point has been great.
Yeah.
And if you hit a slump,
yeah, people are going to be in the comments.
I just want you to know the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
They're not going to dye the river green next week. Like, it's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Ducks aren't going in the river, you know? Like, it's a whole thing, dude. But are you ready to get into it?
Oh, yeah, dude. I've been thinking about this a lot.
Oh, dude. I'm first of all, I'm very excited to have you.
I'm excited to be here, man.
I definitely have looked at all your stuff on socials, and I was very like, it's funny when you watch a comic and you go, oh, I like him.
Yeah.
I like the way he is, and the way, like, it's weird that I can also tell by the way somebody starts a premise.
If it's going to be good?
Yeah. Just like, even if the joke is not good.
Yeah.
When somebody says or states a premise, it tells me where their brain, like how they pick up on things.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
And so I love that.
Yeah.
And so I was watching your site, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is...
Yeah.
I like him very
Thank you. I
much.
appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
But let's get into it.
Let's get into it, man.
First question. Would you rather, in a zoo, try to tame one of the animals or fight one of the animals?
Tame or fight one of the animals? I think I'd go fight. What animal are we talking about?
That's the thing, is
I could fight any animal.
Yeah, you can fight any animal, but you got to have a little bit of integrity. You know, you can't go fight.
I can't just go like...
You can't go fight a fruit bat.
Yeah,
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the kind of man you are.
I can't just like squeeze a bird and just that's the end of it.
Yeah, you can, again, but you know.
Because I think when you ask that question, everyone goes, oh, I don't think I can beat a lion. But I'm like, I could take a spider monkey. For sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you got to have... There's a little bit of like... I feel like you got to do something that's, you know...
Yeah, so you're asking
like,
me to go like in the middle. Do you know what? I've always told people, I think in my heart, I think I can take a wolf. One-on-one wolf.
Yeah, I mean, they made a movie about that.
They did? Well, I was telling you before the podcast, I'm not a big movie guy.
Well, it's the movie The Gray.
I haven't seen The Gray.
Where he just, basically it's Liam Neeson at his Neesomness fist fighting wolves.
Is he fighting them one-on-one?
No, I mean, they got a team.
Yeah, see, I always said I can't take a pack of wolves.
Right.
But you put me in a wolf.
You've always said this?
I've always said this to people.
Right.
I've told many people this. I think one-on-one, I think I got the wolf. Okay. Yeah, I think it goes for your neck, but I think I could just put it in a headlock and take it down.
Well, I just want you to know generationally, they survive by eating their food.
Yeah.
So if you see a wolf, he's met hundreds of things that are just like you. They're like, I bet you I could.
But he's not as smart as me.
You don't think so?
I don't think a wolf's as smart as I am.
I think animal instinct is a lot more powerful than you're giving it credit for.
You think?
Yeah.
I was just at the Austin Zoo, and the wolves, they kind of, I mean, it was right there. It kind of looked like, I feel like I could take it. It just felt like a husky, you know?
Were you in the cage?
In the cage? No, I was outside the cage. But
so you were outside the cage, looking through the glass.
Yes.
At a wolf.
I was looking through the cage at the wolf, and I was like, I could take that thing easy. Yeah.
You know what's funny is that same attitude is the same attitude that everybody has when you're watching professional wrestling, and then somebody jumps over the barricade, and they're like, I could do this. It's fake.
Yeah.
And that person always leaves in an ambulance.
So you don't think I could take a wolf?
I think a wolf is a poor decision.
You think a wolf is a poor decision?
Listen, man.
All right, here, I'll reason with you. How about coyote?
I'll say it like this. I would never tell somebody don't do drugs.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to tell you right now that the doing the drugs thing turns out bad more often than it turns out good. You know what I mean?
But sometimes they become Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes it works out.
But then sometimes they end up like Jimi Hendrix. You know what I mean? Like, it's real entertaining when you're watching it. But in the end, you're like, oh, bathroom floor. Wow, that's sad.
Wow. So I think I would still go with my answer of fighting a wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd fight a wolf.
Well, listen, man, you did not make an argument.
Yeah.
And I do like the idea that you went. You initially wanted to take the the easy route, which who am I to judge?
Yeah, I mean we're comics. I feel like
a wolf is a respectable enemy.
Yeah.
I mean, I would in my head I went ostrich.
No, I don't think I could take an ostrich.
You really?
No, not at all. Ostrich is big. It's bigger than.
But I like the idea of having something that's like. Its natural instinct is not to kill you, but they still they could put up I think of ostriches and kangaroos as fantastic opponents because they're not going to eat you, but they might cave your chest in.
Yeah, well, ostriches they kick, right?
Yeah,
they kick. Kangaroos kick. See,
and they can peck.
They'll peck your eyes out.
Yeah,
dude. I wouldn't mess with one of those. I wouldn't mess with an ostrich. I would only mess with something that I feel like I have a little bit of a weight advantage over.
Right.
I can't,
Well, I'm not against that. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. So I think
I love a weight advantage in every aspect of my life.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Man, ostrich though.
Ostrich or kangaroo?
Well, kangaroos are just jacked. I mean, you could see the muscle on a kangaroo.
Right.
But that Australian guy did punch that kangaroo in the face to save his dog.
Yeah.
You saw that video, right?
Yeah. Listen, I saw them all.
Yeah.
I see them all.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going with wolf still. I think I could. Wolf, coyote.
Fair enough. Well, you won't believe this, but we have actually got in touch with Mr. Beast, and we have set it up. Oh, you know what's crazy about doing anything on the internet? You're always like, yeah, they didn't, but there's always a party that goes, but maybe, I don't know this show,
Yeah,
they could have a wolf back there. They could. All right, next question. What is the wildest lie you've ever told to get out of something?
The wildest lie. The wildest lie. I mean, I think, I've said like a family member's died to get out of work or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I've done that before.
How close?
How close?
Like how close of a relative?
Oh, like
are we talking like a great aunt, or
like
are we talking like my mom?
No, I've never said my mom. I don't want to put that energy out in the world, but right. I mean, yeah, I've missed work and been like, hey, yeah, my aunt died.
Right.
And then that's just the easiest way to get out of it. But I feel like a lot of people have done that. A lot of people have lied about a family member dying. The wildest lie I've ever said to get out of something. Man.
Because I feel like there's always one thing where you're like, oh, they'll never, because as you get older, your ability to know how other human brains will work, where you're like, if I say this, there'll be follow-up questions, but I have to say something that's so brutal or so weird and specific that people are just gonna go, they don't want any part of what is going on, so they just are gonna let me go.
I mean, I've lied. I remember, so I got in a little trouble when I was younger, and they sent me to do like community service, right? I had to go to a place called Feed My Starving Children and put bags of rice, and then they put it in a box and they ship it out to starving kids. And the way that they would prove that is they would give you like a piece of paper, like they had like this booklet of sheets, and they would sign off on it, right? Mm-hmm. So I saw where they put this booklet. So I did one thing of community service, and then I went around and I stole the booklet. And I had my friend fill them out, because I was like, oh, if I fill them out, the judge that I have to give them to is going to be like, well, that's your handwriting, So I had my buddy just fake signatures on these like little sheets, and I did like, he filled them all out, which was like way more community service than I was supposed to do.
Well, so why hold on a second. Why were you doing community service again?
I got in trouble. I think I got like a drinking ticket or some stupid shit.
So what we're talking about and if I'm wrong, tell me, is fraud. You are talking about fraud. I was talking about maybe not showing up to sixth period. You brought fraud into the chat, which is, first of all, kudos, my friend. Like I
don't think the judge will ever see this, but and also statute of limitations.
You actually won't believe this. We have 3 or 4 judges that watch this show.
Oh, wow. Well, all right. Well, my name is Matthew Mitchell. So my buddy filled out all these sheets, and it was like way more community service than I was supposed to do, and then I had to show up to court to prove that I did. Right. So I came in and I handed him like a fat stack of these, like each one was like he did 2 hours of community service, he did 4. I was supposed to do like, I don't know, like 40 hours or something like that. I gave him like 160 hours of community service.
So not only did you commit fraud, you're bad at it, which is that's so crazy.
What I wanted to show that, again, I'm 16, and I just wanted to show the judge like how good of a kid I was.
You want to see how good I am? I'm going to commit another crime to cover up the crime that I already committed. And the only reason I'm committing to it because I'm committed. You understand?
So I think, does that count as a lie?
I mean, that's beautiful.
Lying under oath, I think that counts.
Lying under oath, lying in paperwork. I think there's mail fraud in there somewhere. Misleading a court, lying to a judge, lying under. I mean, the whole thing goes on.
No, at the end of the day, this is all for entertainment. And,
of course
it is. Of course, allegedly I did that.
It's not real at all.
Yeah, no way. I like how I didn't have an answer, and I sat there and I thought about it for half a second. I go, "Oh yeah, I did that."
Oh yeah, the worst one. But I'm gonna tell you something. As far as answers go, that'll play.
Okay, perfect. The wolf didn't play that hard, but this.
The wolf played harder than you thought.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say right now, dude. All right, next question.
All right.
If you had to pick a sport that you don't currently watch to become a diehard fan of, what sport would you pick?
What sport would I pick? I mean, I think the easy answer would be hockey. Right. Because I don't watch hockey. I don't know really anything about it. So I feel like that would be the easiest answer. But a sport that I think I can really see myself getting into is curling.
Okay.
Curling, because I don't know. I feel like it's there's something about it where it's like it hits that thing in my brain where like the OCD thing maybe, where it's like if you get it perfectly, it feels good. Right. If they get it right in that circle, it feels good. Yeah.
I like curling because like it's also a sport that's like you get weirdos. I need not that weirdos are bad. I love weirdos. I am a weirdo.
Yeah.
But you got to get a sport where people are a little strange. Like, have you seen? Did you ever see that walk up that went viral of the guy? It's like a professional darts championship, and they play titanium.
What do you mean they play like the darts are titanium?
No. They do intro. They're doing an intro for the guys in the dart championship, and this is like a big room filled with people.
Yeah.
Like it's like a convenience hall, or kind of like a convention hall, and they play titanium to intro one of these guys, and he comes and he's got lights and smoke, and he comes out, and at that crescendo where he goes, "Shoot me down," and he's not saying anything. His arms are open and nobody's saying anything, but the crowd is singing "Fire Away, Fire Away."
And I have seen this.
And he's standing there, and then they hit it with the smoke, and the audience is going like crazy. This dude is doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He had a WWE entrance.
But you're like, that's so awesome.
That is cool. Actually, forget I said curling. Do you know what sport have you ever seen where they play chess and then they fight?
No.
You've never seen this?
No.
They pull that up. They play chess.
What podcast in Austin do you think this is?
Well, I saw Mac on the computer. Jamie, pull that up. So they play chess, and then they fight. They do a round of boxing, and then they go back to chess.
Oh wow!
So like the longer the fight goes, the less because it's you're.
So you're watching CTE form in
You're
real
watching,
time.
yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can get into that.
I'm gonna tell you something. The thing when we moved to Austin, the thing that I was the most excited about is because there's lots of odd people here, so that means lots of weird, odd clubs and sports.
Yeah.
So when I looked at my girl when we were gonna move here, and I go, "Do you know that we could find a women's roller derby team to be a fan of?"
Whoa.
Because there's got to be roller derby in this town.
Of course.
This feels like a roller
there's a ton of lesbians here.
There's enough baristas here where you're like, there's roller derby.
Yeah,
you know
100%,
what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, we could have a team and we could get season tickets to roller derby.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's like $10 for season tickets.
That's what I'm saying.
It's probably free, actually.
That's the crazy part about where sports is now, where big sports have become so corporatized, where it's like, do you know that we could get box seats for $45 for an entire season?
Well, I don't think roller derby has box seats.
I bet you they do.
You think they have a box at the roller rink?
I'm going to tell you something. I bet you they make it happen. I bet you go.
They build
I bet you if you walked in and they're trying to haggle with people, or like they're trying to haggle with homeless people, to just like, hey, you can't come in here. Yeah. But we need an audience.
Well, I think if you were like, hey, I'll give you $45 for a box seat, I think they would be like, oh, you own the team now.
Yeah. I would be on board. I would buy. Dude, there are times where I wish I was a wealthy person so I could just go, I'm gonna. That's my favorite thing is there's so many times in American history where you can just see a guy that's wealthy and he goes, I just want to own a sports team.
Yeah.
So it's like for a long time when they tried to make highlight popular.
What's highlight?
Highlight is where they take the ball, like the hooked glove, and they throw it.
Yeah.
And there's a guy who's like, oh, I own, like he's gonna be like, they say highlight, and then what was the other sport that was really popular? They try these like weird, like one of the DuPont guys is a famous thing, but he like got really into like college wrestling.
Oh wow!
And so he was like trying to make the United States like the premier Olympic wrestling team.
Oh, like make it like an actual like a sport.
He was like putting money into it.
Wow,
and like really making it go. And you're like, you're not a wrestling guy.
The thing about wrestling, like wrestling like that, it's not very entertaining. You know.
First of all, watch yourself.
No, like are you a WWE fan?
No. I don't. So professional wrestling, no. I like watching actual wrestling. Like college wrestling is one of my. Like the Nationals are this weekend.
Oh wow, yeah. I've never really been to like wrestling, but my little brothers do. They do jujitsu.
Yeah,
and I would go to their meets. It's always like in like a rec center gym or something.
Right.
But I was at one of his meets once, and I'm standing there. It's like a big group of people, and I hear this guy. He goes, "Hey Tom," and I turn around. And it's a guy that like I used to do open mics with. And he quit because he was like not very good at comedy, whatever. So then I was like, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "I'm about to do a match right over there."
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh, okay." I'm not even gonna watch my brother.
Hold on, you mean to tell me that a former comic does jujitsu?
yeah. And he goes, "I'm about to do my match right over there." I'm like, "I'm not even gonna watch my brother." I go, "I gotta see what this guy's doing."
I would be all over that.
So I walk over there, and the match had already started. And he is just getting choked out. His face is like in the mat. And I was just saying, I go, this guy's not good at anything. I go, this guy can't do comedy, can't do jujitsu. I was praying that it came to a point where like, because it was like a tournament. I was like, I hope my brother and this kid have to fight each other. Because my little brother's like, amazing. He's great. Like he looks like if you dropped an anvil on Brock Lesnar's head. So he's just like a short, compact, like stocky dude. And I was like, I would love to see my brother just destroy this kid.
That's amazing. What a core memory to have.
Yeah.
It's just funny to be like, for the longest time, I was my brother's hero. But now, after that day, when he made a former comic cry, now he's my hero. Yeah. I love that, dude. That would be the most. I would tell my grandkids about that memory.
Yeah. I mean,
what's funny? That memory, that idea is so cool that I might tell strangers that I meet today about that. That's how much I love it. That's amazing, dude. All right, next question.
All right.
Would you rather have a loud upstairs neighbor or live above an easily triggered neighbor?
Easily triggered, as in like if I make a noise, they're gonna come up and
yeah, they're gonna be a problem. They're gonna call the cops. They're gonna bang on your door. They're gonna to the point where you're having to tell guests like, hey, I need you to like tiptoe.
I would rather be the person. I'd rather have the neighbor upstairs be loud.
Yeah,
because I've had that a lot.
Right.
And basically what I do about it is absolutely nothing. I just take it. I just take it. But that would be so annoying to be on pins and needles all day. Just like, if I walk at 3 a.m. in my kitchen, are they going to come up and knock on the door?
Right.
So I think I would definitely take, I actually have a neighbor now that's like super loud. And the worst part about having an upstairs neighbor that's loud, it doesn't bother me. Mm-hmm. It's the girl. My girlfriend. Yeah. Because she's like, go up there and tell him. She's like, you better go up there. She wants me to like go up there and like start a fuss. I'm like, well, you got a problem. You go up there and talk to him.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. That's the thing that most girls don't, I don't know that they understand it fully. Because like, I'm the same way with my girl. But I told her very early on, I go, listen, I will defend you. Yeah. To anything, but just know that if you get into a fight and you start something with somebody, I'm going to jail. Like, I love you to the point where I will do anything for you, but just know if there's something that happens and somebody says something and you want to start something, I'll finish it. Yeah. Listen, one of us is going to be unconscious. Okay? Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. But just know, like, if we could not have us both, like, if we could not have me go to jail, I would really like that.
100%, dude.
We have a neighbor now that's like, and I don't know if it necessarily bothers me. I just go, what are you doing up there? Yeah, yeah. I think that's the thing that drives me the most crazy, where they're making these noises and you're like, what is that?
Because it doesn't sound. What are you doing? It doesn't sound like a footsteps. It's like doom, doom, doom. It's like, what is, like, are you like?
Like, do you have kettlebells up there? Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Jumping jacks?
Yeah. And what's so funny is when we first moved in here, we heard the sounds and you go, oh, they must be like. I saw somebody was like a wrestler, like a high school. Or maybe like there's a lot of colleges here, so I was like, oh, maybe he's a college wrestler, so he's doing work like maybe sprawling, like doing all these wrestling things that involve your body weight hitting the floor. Mm-hmm. So I think, oh, he's just working out, he's doing whatever. Like, I'm not gonna, the kid's just trying to do something with his life. Awesome. And then the other day, I saw who lived above us. Because I just saw a kid go up the stairs. So there's like 4 apartments up there. So I just said, oh, that's the kid that lives up there. And then I saw who actually lived there, and they're a very fat, short family. And you go, oh, so there was no working out going on out there at all. Yeah. So now the questions are becoming more insane. Because you're like, who is up there? What are they doing? Like, they always have lots of trash. And you're like... You're like, what? That's not a normal amount of. You're like, what's going on? Like,
why do you have 8 bags outside your apartment?
Really, that's my favorite thing about having a trash valet in your apartment is now you kind of get to see the trash of other people. Yes. And you go, oh, this is like the last apartment I lived in Nashville. The trash was chaos because there was no trash valet. You just had to like take it to the trash, but people get lazy and just throw it in front of the trash. And we also lived by a river, so we had vultures. So the vultures would come down. By the way, there's like 8 or 9 of them. And these are like 30, 40-pound vultures. And they would just rip the stuff apart. So there was always like food, bones, and stuff. Like, I got a flat tire because there was a chicken bone in my tire. Like, it's punctured my tire.
How does that even work?
The guy at Costco was like, dude, I've never seen this before in my life.
Seen a chicken bone?
Yeah. You're like, obviously, I need some different kind of tread.
Yeah, what kind of tires did you have,
it's man? Crazy, dude.
Those weren't Goodyear, I can tell you that.
They were, actually.
They were Goodyear?
Whatever, yeah, they were good, yeah.
Wow.
Chicken bone right through
Goodyear,
them,
get on your game, man. You got to make better tires.
It was a sharp bone.
How strong do you think that chicken was?
I don't know. I'm going to tell you something. Whatever they say about non-steroid chicken, they're lying. Because that chicken would have gone through anything.
Yeah, what did they feed that chicken?
Oh, that's crazy.
Strong bones.
But that's yeah. So you'd rather have the noisy neighbor?
I'd rather have the noisy neighbor. I mean, living in apartments, you just have to take it. You know? It's like, we're living in a shared space, sort of, but I've had bad downstairs neighbors too.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My downstairs neighbor's dog. This is actually like when I first moved to Austin, his dog bit my dog's ear and it like ripped the ear. And we had to take the dog to the vet, have like, get stitches and stuff. It was like a big bill, it was like $1,200 or something to get him stitched up. And I went down there and I didn't want to like call the police or anything.
Yeah.
And so I just went down there with the bill and I was like, hey man, this is how much it is. Like you're going to have to pay for this. I don't want to get, the cops involved, they would probably make you put your dog down or something. So I was like, hey, if you could just like pay me for it. And he made like a big stink about it. He's like, I could pay half. I'm like, no, you're not. You're going to pay the whole thing.
Yeah, whole thing.
Your dog did the whole thing. So then this guy, he accidentally, I gave him my number and stuff. He accidentally texted me. He must have been trying to text his friend or something. He goes, "These people upstairs are absolutely crazy, dude. What should I do?" and then he was like, "Oops, sorry, wrong person." That's what he sent me. And that's what he sent me. And I was like, "Dude, pay me my money, man."
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I do. I think the crazy neighbor is at least like you can deal with it.
Yeah, I can deal with sounds. I can't deal
unless you're a podcast guy. But Tom, we're to the last question, the big one, the finale. What hill would you die on?
Do you know what? I've been thinking about this, and I think that food delivery drivers should get tipped the same as a server at a restaurant.
Okay.
That's a hill I'm willing to die on.
I would like to hear your logic.
Okay, this is my logic. So when you're at a restaurant, server, she just brings your plate to and from the kitchen.
Right.
A delivery driver, they're taking it from a restaurant and driving it across town right into your home. And I think that deserves more than a $5 tip. And plus when you're a delivery driver, you're using gas, oil changes, wear and tear on your car.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything to be a server. I'm not saying that servers' jobs aren't hard. I think they are. I wouldn't want to say equal, but I think if you factor in the gas and the oil changes and like the wear and tear in your car, I think that makes them more equal.
Well, here's the only issue that I find with that is that when you have a server, there's a level of service that comes with it, and a good server. If you have one, you feel it because you don't need or want for anything. Your drink is always full. They can guide you through a menu that, hey, maybe this is not the time to get this dish or that dish, or if you've never been, or somebody that knows your order. There's all these things that good service can. You can go to a bad restaurant and have a good service and still have a good night out. But I've never had somebody that delivered me food change my night. It's just it arrives.
It arrives, but you didn't have to do anything. He served it right. You didn't have to move.
But he didn't have to package it. Like a lot of times, and by the way, I lived in New York City where delivery drivers are awesome. Where it's like they have bikes and they know the deal and they will get it to your door from the restaurant in 4 minutes. They'll drive against traffic on a one-way street, dodging cars,
100%
to get. But I've had more bad delivery drivers. That I also have done this where I've had to lie to delivery drivers to get them to bring it to my door because I've had drivers go like, hey, I'm downstairs.
Yeah.
You got to come downstairs. This is like an apartment building. It's not like it's a hotel.
Yeah.
But they'll go, hey, I'm in the lobby, or I'm in the thing. And my trick is, do you have a trick to get them to come upstairs?
No.
Have you never had this problem before?
No. And do you know what? I've done pizza delivery. I've done DoorDash. I I'm the guy calling saying, "Hey, come down."
Oh, gotcha.
So tell me. So I'll tell you my side, and you tell me your side.
I love this. By the way, I do want to say that there is an element of respect that we should respect people who deliver food more, because there is an element of always, you don't know who you're delivering to or where you're delivering to. And I've lived in apartments that are scary, and I've been to, like, you're like, you don't know who's going to open this door. You don't know if people are sitting on the porch. There's an element to danger for you. Being a delivery driver, that I will say should be factored into your tip.
Yes.
So here's my trick.
Okay.
If they don't want to come upstairs,
And I'll tell you if this trick has ever got me before.
Have you gotten got before?
Do you? I mean, I'll just set it down on the ground.
Okay.
And leave.
Well, yeah. So here's my trick: is if I'm upstairs and they don't want to come upstairs and deliver it to me, but I don't want to come downstairs. They call me. They go, "Hey, I'm in the lobby," or "Oh, I'm here," and I go, "Hey, man, I got a baby asleep in the next room. I can't leave the baby. Can you bring it up?"
I mean,
You got to, right?
you have to. Yeah.
There's no way out of it.
Yeah.
Do I have a baby? Absolutely not. Was I babysitting a baby? Absolutely not.
Yeah. Is there anyone else?
Is
in your
there a
house?
baby in my apartment building anywhere? Probably not. There's a lot of trap houses.
Yeah.
Somebody's baby's there.
I'd be like, is that baby safe? He's in a trap house.
But that's the thing, is everybody understands. You're like, hey, if you got a baby, you can't leave a baby no matter what. You gotta. Everybody respects it. But it's also sad that I have to go to that length. That's maybe my best lie.
That's your craziest lie.
That's my best lie. And it's a thing that it's never not worked.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. You know, maybe, have you ever had someone just set it down and then just leave?
I mean, I have had that, and I also understand that. But if you're in a hotel, if it's a hotel situation, I'll come down.
Yeah.
If it's a situation where it's like, hey, man, I know it's very confusing. Sometimes front desk people are weird. But if you're coming to where I live,
Yeah.
I'll throw you some, if it's hard to get to. I mean, I had a third story walk up.
Oh, that's tough.
I threw them a little extra.
Yeah.
My deal was, I always, when tipping, I would think about how far it was, and then I would tip $1 for every floor I needed them to come.
Okay. That's not a bad system. I do like that system. I will say, on the flip side of it, from my perspective, how I feel about it, let's say you pull up to an apartment building, right? The way I look at it is, that's just a big house.
For sure.
It's just a big house with a bunch of rooms. And if you were delivering to someone's house, they wouldn't be like, well, I'm upstairs, I'm in my room, you go up the stairs, you take a left, I'm the door on the right.
Right.
You would just leave it at the front door.
For sure.
So that's why I sometimes just leave it in the front of the building and then just take off.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if it's scary, I feel it.
Yeah.
But if you, I also, that's why I think it's important to order from local neighborhood restaurants.
Yes.
Because if you're ordering from a local place and you're ordering close to your place, most delivery guys know you're, like, it's a beautiful thing about being in like an apartment complex like this, where you can tell the delivery guys know what it is, know how to find it. Do you feel like, because how long did you drive delivery for?
I mean, I was doing it in high school. I was doing it, as a comic, so pretty much like my only job. I mean, I bartended at Zany's for a long time too.
Do you feel like there's an apartment, like there's not an apartment that you couldn't find?
Yeah, sometimes people just put the wrong address in.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how many times I've been delivering and then I get to like an office building and they go, oh, I accidentally had my address in for the office building. I actually live 35 minutes across town. Can you bring it to me? I just go, no. Or you
Bro, I'm already eating your sandwich.
Yeah. I mean,
this Potbelly's going right down, dude.
Yeah. I've done that before. But no, not an apartment that I couldn't. If you gave me the right address, I mean, I think I could find it. I can get to it. Yeah.
Well, Tom, you absolutely crushed it today, dude.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Where can people find you?
Just at Tom Feeback on Instagram. Follow me, and I don't got any dates, so yeah, just follow me on Instagram, and that's it.
Go give Tom a follow. Go check out his stuff. He's several stand-up clips that are absolutely fantastic. And when you see him come into your town, definitely go buy tickets. Go check out his stuff. Go follow, do all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, Bubble One, my special on the YouTube channel that you're watching right now, Justin Smith Comedy. We got dates and stuff on my link tree. Check those out. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week.